Hi everybody. For many of us, we lead a busy life, having to do like whether it's work or going to school, whether you're raising a family, got young children. Now, a lot of the time, we quite easily forget that rest in itself is very important, not just for us physically, but for our mental health, our well-being. Now, a lot of the time, we're like routine, say like routine is very important. I say routine is very important for our well-being, and if you're suffering with mental health problems too, but at the same time not having that burnout, like overdoing things, that how it affects us, not just physically, like physically feeling fatigued, lacking, and emotionally as well. So it affects us physically, mentally, and emotionally. If at some point we've really pushed ourselves and overdone it and not had enough rest that we should do. Okay, we sleep, we go to bed, we sleep. That's resting in itself. But sometimes you may not be able to sleep, have a good night's sleep. So that in itself, you've lacked in resting. So by resting is very important. The importance of resting can help us physically and mentally. Our mind and bodies are connected. So if we don't get that enough rest, we start to feel fatigued, feeling exhausted, lacking in energy, emotionally as well, like feeling and like how it just affects you within yourself, creating those problems with physical and mental problems. Like if you're already suffering with mental health problems, it can be quite easily, it wouldn't take long if you didn't get that enough rest, how it would affect you, probably more of an impact because the symptoms are already there. Like you may just, what would happen, I can imagine, is it would bring on the symptoms a bit more of your illness, like when you're feeling fatigued, how it affects you within yourself, like emotionally. So if you're already suffering with mental health problems in itself, it will be a bit more of an impact on how it would affect you in within yourself. So the importance, this video is the importance of rest and like fitting it in basically in your route throughout the day. Now you may think, well, how can I do that? I'm at work, I've got young children, this, that, and the other. The thing is, it's very important. So, and it's like I said, especially like with mental health problems, rest in itself can help you heal and recover better. So you just think about it. If you just supposing you're feeling unwell within yourself, you've got a cold, you know, resting. So you rest, but quite often you may get over that cold, or you think, oh, I feel a bit better, and you go straight back to what you were doing. In all reality, you've just got over that cold. Your body still needs to recover and heal. It lags. Your immune system starts to lag because of feeling physically unwell. So you have to build back that immune system, which can take anything up to a couple of weeks or so. Everybody is different. So you still need to fit that rest in as well to help with it, even though that's with your recovery. And it's the same when if you're suffering with your mental health problems. you need rest as well to fit in your daily routine. Whatever you do, whatever you're doing throughout the day, with a routine, which is very important, you need the rest. So, and it helps to help you heal, and it helps with your recovery as well. So things that by just in general, really, if just supposing you were going out for a walk in a park, around a park, woodland area, maybe sit down for a bit, sit down for say half hour, an hour. Now that in itself, you're getting benefits there both ways. So you're getting out into the fresh air, you're going for that walk, but you're sitting down maybe for an half hour, an hour, so you're getting that rest in between as well. And plus as well, the environment where you're going for that walk, connecting with nature, which is very good for our well-being, our mental health. So whilst you're sat there, practice some mindfulness, observing the environment where you've gone for a walk, connecting with nature. It can help keep you in that present moment, mindfulness as well. So it's very good for that, and it will help you, like with the rest, it helps you to recharge again. So after that rest, start again and go and continue with your walk. And it's the same with anything, like maybe if you're feeling, I want to do that, I want to go for that walk, or there's something, or I want to go for a run, or just something in general that you normally might want to do, but you're thinking, a thought comes to your head and you're thinking, I don't feel like doing that. Don't ever feel guilty about saying that. It's just your body. Just listen to your body. It's just your mind telling you, rest, have a rest, half hour, an hour, and then go and do what you set out that you was going to do. So don't ever feel guilty about wanting to rest, even if it's for half hour or an hour. It's very important to do that. Now, other things that you can fit in is having a bath, relaxing, having a bath, taking a shower, just sitting down. Some meditation is very good. That's resting, even if it's 10 minutes, and practicing some breathing techniques as well. Very good. Breathing techniques is very good to help with stress and anxiety too. There are many things. Maybe sit down for half hour, have a cup of tea or coffee, sit down and watch TV. Like in the evening, you might want to sit down and relax and watch a film. It's just all about fitting in some kind of rest for, like, in your day-to-day living, which is very, like I said, it's very important to help with healing and recovery for your, if you're suffering with mental health problems, it is very good. It's very important, and to help with that as well. So there are many things you can do for it to help rest, like resting. Like I said, even if it's for half hour or an hour, it's something as well. So don't ever feel guilty about, I don't feel like doing that at this precise moment. Don't ever feel guilty. Sit down, maybe have a cup of tea or coffee, and then it helps you to, like I said, recharge. It helps you, it's like recuperating. And then maybe think, I think I'll go and do that now. Like I said, there's many things to do, but rest in itself is important to have, and getting the right amount of sleep is very important too, because when we're resting, we're healing. It helps us physically, emotionally and mentally, because too much having to do, like doing this, doing that constantly, eventually leads to exhaustion, and then that affects us physically. Like I said, feeling fatigued. It can bring on, develop into something like depression or something like that, because it starts to affect our mind, our feelings, our emotions, affect us emotionally as well. So I just wanted to do this video. So don't feel guilty if at any point that you feel like you want to just take time out for yourself. That is very important, even if it's an hour throughout that day, to recuperate, rest in whatever you wish to do. Like I said, reading a book, you're out for your walk, have a sit down, practice some mindfulness, be mindful and enjoy that environment that you're in, that connecting with nature, maybe observing the environment and connecting and being mindful with, like, staying in, help you stay in the present moment. All these things will help, like I said, with your healing, recovery, especially if you're like we're suffering mental health problems. The rest in between your routine, whatever you do, will help with your healing and recovery, and overall physically as well. And it will avoid any exhaustion, any burnout in itself, how how it makes you feel, which can make you feel that much worse. Like I said, if you're suffering with mental health problems, and it can affect anybody's well-being as well. So I'm going to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share this video, because it's very important, because I think a lot of us, we tend to forget that rest is important, and when we say, oh, I need to rest, we start to feel guilty because of it, because of resting for an hour, when we think we should be doing something, but sometimes that rest, like I said, that rest is important. Don't feel guilty for resting, for taking time out in that day, in your day-to-day living, to rest. Like I said, it's different if you just sat around all day doing nothing. That in itself will make things worse for your mental health and your well-being. But just by fitting in between what you're doing, whatever your routine is, even if it's at work, dinner breaks, take time out to rest, sit down and relax while you're having your dinner break, at work. And it's the same with any, just trying to fitting it in is very important. So don't feel guilty, because you can always go back to whatever you wish to do once you've had a rest as well. So there's many benefits there with it as well. Resting is very important to rest. So like I said, I'm going to end the video there. Please share this video, and if you wish to subscribe, feel free to, because you'll get other videos that I've done, old videos like for mental health. My channel is for mental health as well, all different topics for mental health and so forth. So see you in the next video.